Next topic what we have in ecology is productivity of ecosystem. Now here we will be talking about the energy rich organic matter, the productivity of energy rich organic matter. Here we will be talking in terms of primary productivity, secondary productivity, net productivity and gross primary productivity. What is productivity here? The rate of synthesis of what is productivity here? The rate of synthesis of energy rich organic matter per unit area and unit time is called as the productivity, and if it is occurring in ecosystem then it is called as productivity of the ecosystem. It is described as, it can be described as it is a productivity. What is productivity? The rate of synthesis of energy rich organic matter per unit area in a unit time is called productivity. Now it is of four types. Okay, first one is primary productivity. Now what is primary productivity? All the amount of energy accumulated by the producers is called as primary productivity. Energy accumulated by producers through the process of photosynthesis is called as primary productivity. So what is primary productivity? Basically the energy which is accumulated at the producers level and the accumulation of energy which is occurring through the process of photosynthesis is described as the primary productivity. Next term you are having is the gross primary productivity, G. It is nothing but gross Now gross primary productivity is, it is the amount of organic matter, total organic matter, this is the amount of total organic matter synthesized by the producers in a given time. It is known as the gross primary productivity. It includes the weight of the organic matter which is added to the producers and also the amount of energy used up in the respiration process in the producer level. So the amount of energy synthesized in the producer level is called as gross primary productivity. It includes the weight of the organic matter which is provided to the body of the producers plus the amount of the energy which is utilized in the respiration process in the producer level, then that is called as the gross primary productivity. Now this gross primary productivity is estimated in terms of chlorophyll content. So the units which we use for the estimation of productivity in terms of gross primary productivity is in the form of chlorophyll content, or as it can be written as chlorophyll per gram dry weight per unit area photosynthetic unit, or it is or it can also be written as in the form of photosynthetic number. In the case of photosynthetic number. Now what is photosynthetic number? Photosynthetic number includes amount of carbon dioxide fixed plus gram calories per hour. So in 1 hour how many gram calories of carbon dioxide is fixed can be taken as photosynthetic number. So basically the gross primary productivity can be calculated under units called as chlorophyll content or photosynthetic number. The amount of carbon dioxide, it can also be carbon dioxide fixed plus gram calories plus per hour. Okay, so GPP can be estimated and given the units either chlorophyll content or in the form of photosynthetic unit. Now another one is, third one is there, that is called as NPP. Now what is NPP? Net primary productivity. Now what is net primary productivity? It is nothing but gross production minus respiration. Minus respiration. that is the total energy net primary productivity is nothing but the gross production and minus the respiration, means the total energy which is accumulated by the producer level is not totally utilized by the plant, but in cases it is some is being utilized by the metabolic processes, some is utilizing by the some other particles, and some is being evaporated or like that. So the total energy net organic matter minus the amount of energy utilized by the respirations will give you the net primary productivity. Next is secondary productivity. The amount of energy or the amount of inorganic matter, the amount of energy stored at the consumer level is called as secondary productivity. Means primary, gross and net all will come at the producer level. Okay. Now this will come under the amount of energy deposition, or you can also say the energy storage at the consumer level is called as the secondary productivity. Okay. This is about secondary productivity. Next one is, third will be net community productivity. So here it will indicate the rate of storage of organic matter by the heterotrophs. The rate of storage of organic matter, first the rate of storage of organic matter which is not used by heterotrophs. The rate of storage of organic matter which is not used by heterotrophs in a given unit area or in a unit year or in a unit season or in a unit period of time is called as the net community productivity. Means the storage of organic matter which is being used but which is not being utilized by any sort of heterotrophs and leftover, and that is in a particular given season or in a particular period of time is called as net community productivity. So basically, as I said earlier, productivity of ecosystems consists of 4 types. First one is called as in primary productivity. We will talk about the accumulation of the energy organic matter in terms of by producers which is occurring through process of photosynthesis. In this we have gross primary productivity, net primary productivity. Gross primary productivity is nothing but the energy synthesized at the producer level is called as the gross primary productivity. It may include the amount of organic matter installed into the body of the producer as well as the amount of energy used in the respiration, and it is measured with the units called as chlorophyll content as well as the photosynthetic number. These are the units which we can write when you are measuring the gross primary productivity. Now when it comes to the NPP, that is called as net primary productivity, it is nothing but the gross production minus the respiration. Means out of the total energy accumulated in a particular producer is, if I am taking 10 kgs of energy, I am not utilizing all 10 kgs of energy. Out of 10 kgs, few kgs are utilized by the decomposers, few kgs are utilized by some metabolic processes, right. So here metabolic processes we are taking respiration. So the amount of energy utilized in respiration minus total energy is called as net primary productivity. Now second one is secondary productivity. The storage of energy rich organic matter at the consumer level is called as the secondary productivity. Next it will be the net community productivity. Now what is net community productivity here? This net community productivity is those energy rich organic matter which is present and which is not utilized by the heterotrophs at any particular period of season or time or year, then that is called as the net community productivity. Okay, this is about the different types of ecosystem: primary productivity, net primary productivity, secondary productivity and net community productivity. Okay, so this is about your productivity of ecosystem. Now here there are different methods of ecosystems, or there are different types of measurement, methods used for measuring the productivity level. That is not there for your intermediate or EAMCET level. Only you have is what is net community productivity, secondary productivity, net primary productivity, GPP, and gross primary productivity and primary productivity. So here basically you will get questions on definition type for primary, gross primary, net primary, secondary primary and net community productivity. We are not going in detail of types of methods used for measuring the different types of methods adopted to measure the productivity in different ecosystem. That is at different level of question, that will not come for your entrance. So these definition type questions, chlorophyll content, photosynthetic number,